All right, I do believe that now we can start. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the new webinar from Smart Edge Solutions. It's a real pleasure to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about how to increase foot traffic to your jewelry store with Waze Ads. My name is Victor. I am the PPC manager at Smart Edge Solutions. And we prepared this new webinar talking about Waze specifically. We are managing a lot more than Waze, as you guys know. In the PPC department, we are managing, for example, search ads. We also have display and remarketing ads or Google Shopping ads. But today, our focus will be on Waze. So what are the objectives of this webinar? There is two main objectives. First of all, is to understand what is Waze, how it works, and how to communicate efficiently with the platform. And the second objective is to create new opportunities in order to increase your store foot traffic. There is more objective that can be business objectives that can be accomplished with Waze. We're going to see that in the next slide. Once we see all these 2 points, we're going to also have a quick look at a case study that we are doing. And then we are going to open this webinar for questions. So do not hesitate if you have any question. Also, there is a lot of content and a lot of information that are going to be said in this webinar. So if you have any additional question, obviously you can always reach out to us. You can see at the bottom, there is this nice email address, info@smartedgesolution.com. So do not hesitate to contact us at any point. And, I know sometimes question can come up a little bit later, so there is no problem. We can also set up meetings with me and with our great teams to go over that and see case per case what would be the best solution for you. So let's start. What is Waze? That's the first question you all hear because you heard about Waze, or maybe you never heard about Waze. I am personally using Waze every day. This is a really great application that you download on your phone, and it helps you. It's a navigation app. It's the world's largest community-based traffic and navigation app. So what it helps you to get from a point A to a point B, but not only as the other apps are doing, like maps or any other navigation apps. It's really one of the best, or maybe the best app to get from a point A to point B, that you know your final destination or not, and we're gonna see why. So why Waze is so unique? The answer is just in one word: it's community. The Waze community is the key of the app. We are all connected. When I say we, I include myself because I'm using Waze every day. Everybody is connected on the app, and we give information to other people that are connected to the app. So for example, I'm stuck in traffic. I'm gonna put that on the app, and the person that is behind me is gonna get a new path. He's gonna be reroute to another path for his destination. There's a lot more than just putting when we're stuck in the traffic. For example, if the road is closed, if there is a car accident. So it's really, we are communicating drivers to drivers with the app. And this is extremely important to understand how we can communicate efficiently on this app. So it's really about improving the experience of the driver at the end of the day. And this is why the community is extremely strong on Waze. So here are the 3 main points about Waze. Geo-targeting is extremely accurate. So it's extremely good things for your jewelry store. For example, they're gonna see precisely where it is, but they're gonna see where they are, and they're gonna just reroute to your jewelry store. So it's really accurate. And this allows us to create really wonderful targeting. The other point is that there is multiple advertising opportunities. So there's different ad format, for example. We're gonna see that in the next slides. And like I said before, it's extremely easy navigation direction. It's all the best for the user, and really like try to save some times and take the safest way to your destination, that you're going to a destination that you've never been before, or a destination you're going every day to work or just to do some errands. It's really the best application, and that's why a lot of people spend a lot of time on these apps every day. So now we're gonna see how Waze Ads works. This is the most interesting part, I guess. The platform is a multi-goal platform where we can fill different objectives. First of all, the objective that matter the most is to drive customer to your jewelry store, but that's not the only point that Waze can bring to you. So it can also increase your brand awareness and also reach people at different moments in their purchase journey. Just like I said, when they're going to work, or when they're going to do some errands in the morning, in the evening, in the middle of the day. So we can really talk to them. And what I really like about Waze is also that it allows the app, and especially the ads and your brand, to connect and create a really special relationship with the customer and potential customer that can go to your jewelry store. So here we have again the business objective with more details. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this webinar, but we're going to send you this presentation, so you don't need to take any notes. This is why there is a lot of text on this one, because it explains a little bit better all the business objectives. So just like I said, the main one is obviously to drive customer and potential customer to your jewelry store. This is extremely effective, and we know that today it can be really challenging. Yeah, especially today, I guess. We had these COVID, we had around war situation, so it's a little bit tricky and difficult to bring people to your jewelry store, and how to differentiate you from the competitor, obviously. The second business goal that we already mentioned is the ability to get and stay in the driver's seats. So here we're referring more to the brand awareness part. It's a really great tool to show your brand to not only to the people that are tourists and they're going to use Waze because they're a little bit lost in the city, but to the local people that are using Waze every day and they're passing in front of your store, and then they don't even know you, or they know you, but they're not. They don't remember that they need to buy a gift, for example, for their wife or their girlfriend or their husband. So it's a really good way to just be fresh in their mind. And the last objective, like we said already, be in the right place at the right time. So it's a really nice and really personal connection. We are entering inside people's car, how they're going to your store, they're using their car. So it's really about creating this personal relationship, and really particular. This is why I really like Waze. And yeah, it's a really great tool, really great media to add to your mix media. Now we're gonna talk about the Waze market. The Waze market is it's pretty big. Like I said, it's one of the top navigation app. This is also why we created this special relationship, a special partnership, sorry, with Waze. I forgot also to mention that Waze is a product from Google. So obviously everything that Google does, it's gold. It's really great. So this is one of the latest product from Google. This special app. We can see that it has been proven that Waze is able to change the driver's behavior. So they're on their way to work, or they're coming back from work to their house, or they're going to do some errands. It's proven that Waze has a real impact on changing drivers' behavior and really reroute them to potentially your jewelry store or other stores in your cities. So we can see that there is 31 million monthly active users on Waze in the US, which is a really great numbers. But most interesting, they're spending more than 10 hours on Waze per month. On the right side, we can see that people are obviously always connected on social network, which is amazing to connect with their customer. But we can see the average system duration. So the real interesting part here is we can make the comparison between Google Maps and Waze. So people are spending more than double of the time on Waze than they are on Google Maps, for example. The reason why is because they're using it every day. Google Maps, we usually use it to go from point A to point B, to go to a destination we don't know, or we've never been there, or we are a little bit lost and we don't know how to get there. But Waze is really about the driver's experience, and this is why people are really connected to it and they're using it every day on different moments of their day, when they go to work or when they come back. We cannot predict traffic, so we're using Waze. Waze is doing it for us, not only traffic. Like I said, it also helps us to understand if there is a car accident, if there is a problem on the road, or any type of issue that is happening on your way. Now we're gonna see the Waze user profile. As you can see, guys, the profile of a Waze user is most of the time young. So 52% of Waze users are between 18 and 44, which is really, really great. So if we think about it in a jewelry store way, I guess creating engagement ring campaign would be really, really great. Obviously, a jewelry store to promote the jewelry store and to make people come to the store is also something that is amazing. But we can also, like I said, engagement ring or fashion campaign to promote your fashion product. There is a lot of opportunity to do there. We can see that 34% of them are taking 2+ trips in 2020, which means that a lot of them are not only using it trips and go to cities they don't know, but they're using it on a daily basis, which is amazing because we want to be connected to them every day. We can also see that 48% of the active Waze have a HHI of 100K plus, which is a great thing. They have a lot of high incomes. So it's really, again, a nice opportunity. We can also see that 43% of them have a bachelor or post-grade degree. Most interesting, we can see that active Wazer average of 27 unique session per month. So they're basically using it almost every day. So if you're using Waze already, you know that we, like me, you're part of the community and using Waze every day. So it's a really great tool to communicate. 58 leverage their car, to drive, to run errands, or to go to work. So even in their daily life, they're using Waze. They know the way, they know the path, they know how to go to work, but they're still using Waze. And last but not least, but we can see that 61% like to be connected to technology at all time, which is super interesting when you think about it. So they are going also on your website, they're going on Google, they're going on your social network. So Waze is really part of the mix and can a media mix. It can talk to everyone that is already connected. So they might already know your brand and they're just gonna see your logo, they're gonna see your banner, and they're gonna say, oh yes, I need to go there. So it's really great. So to promote, really to increase foot traffic, there is so many campaigns that we can do, but Waze is one of the most powerful with search jewelry local geo campaign. Both cumulated are also extremely great and extremely powerful when we think about it, that those people are connected all the time. Now we're gonna see the Waze ad formats. So this is more technical side of it. What is happening on our ends. Here we can see that there is, for the moment, four Waze ad formats. This app is pretty new, and the ads on it are also, again, even newer. They are also developing a lot of new ads. It's like I said, it's a Google's product. So yes, right now we have the arrow, the zero speed takeover, the pin, and the search. I'm gonna go in detail for each of the formats right now. Waze ad arrow. So when we open Waze, the first thing we see is the arrow. So also when we navigate, we can see the arrows on the map. So the arrow, as you can see on the left, I hope you can see it well. It's the logo of your jewelry store that is showing the direction, left or right, or top of or bottom of your jewelry store. So the potential customer, they know where to go to find you, to find your store, and to go into your store. They can obviously click on it and open your Waze profile, where you will have a lot of information, such as your website or your phone number, and more important, they can just click on a button and drive there. And Waze will calculate automatically the best way to arrive to your jewelry store. So it's really this format is really helping to encourage impulse visit. Yeah, and drivers are 30% more likely to engage with the first content they see. So this is what they see when they open Waze. So this one is my favorite. It's called Zero Speed Takeover. So this one, it's really, I believe it's really a clever media. This is a banner, as you can see on the left side. It only appears when you stop your car for more than 4 seconds. So you have to imagine every day you're doing it and you're not even thinking about it. But every day you go to work, or you go to drop your kids at school, or you go to do some errands, whatever, you stop at a red light. What is the first thing you do? You check your phone. You check your phone for what? For emails or for whatever messages, or to check the road. This is the first thing you do. You check your phone. So once you stop for more than 4 seconds, your car, your phone, Waze understand that you stop and your attention is free. So you're gonna watch your phone. And this is when we appear. This is really clever, to be honest. Like, I really, really like this one. And yeah, it developed an interest in the brand, and also it can be a nice way to show promotional offering. 54% of shopper would reroute after seeing a zero speed takeover, which is a really great number. Now the branded pin appear on the Waze map. So when you go on the map and you're looking just on the map and you want to go to a certain destination, you're gonna see all the branded pin. So this is to say to your potential customer, we are here, we exist, this is us. You can see our logo. You can just click on us, and again, you can see our Waze profile and create a new destination route to come to a jewelry store. Again, it's also really great for not only to drive people to the store, but also to create a really nice brand awareness. And 51% of shopper will reroute after seeing a branded pin. So it's, again, really interesting. Last but not least, it's the search, ad search. So this one, again, okay, they're all my favorite maybe, but this one is also a really, really, really nice tool. So sponsored search is when someone is gonna look for the destination, they're gonna look for maybe your jewelry store. So they're gonna put XXX jewelry store. So they're gonna see your ads first, but not only by putting your name, but also with associate category, as you can see here. So if they put jewelry store, if they don't know where to go, they don't know where to go. So if they put jewelry store, or even if they put your competitor's name with jewelry on it, on the name, they're gonna see you first. So this is really, really extremely interesting. And this one is really bringing a lot of traffic, a lot of navigation, a lot of clicks. A lot of people are really extremely interested in seeing like the first result. It's just like Google. You want to see the first one, right? So this is really interesting. The particularity of this format is that we cannot run it on its own. It has to be with another format. It cannot be just search. Again, even though they're not going to your store, they're gonna see your name first. So they're gonna consciously and unconsciously see your brand, and it's really great for brand recognition. 78% of local mobile search lead to an in-store purchase. That's also a statistic that has been provided by Waze. And now we go to the PPC Waze case study. After that, we're gonna open for some questions. If you don't have question now, and obviously I know it's a lot of information again, if you don't have any question right now, you can always write us or contact your account manager, or even contact me. We can set up a meeting. I would be really pleased to talk to you in person. That would be really, really great. So right now we're gonna have a look at our first jewelry store that really trusted us. It was at that time, it was a beta. It was our first case, and it was a really extremely successful case. It's Lamon Jewelers. So the challenge, like for every jewelers or every store, I guess, right now, is to get foot traffic inside the store, in the jewelry store. It's more complex than ever. So we, like I said, recently create this new and great partnership with this training application. And yeah, that's what we did with Lemon Jeweler. It was a beta at the beginning, and now it's really great. It's really part of their marketing, and they've seen really great results with that. So the plan was to create visually appealing banners in order to obviously attract the potential customer, communicate during the jewelry store opening hours. This is also something that is possible. We can only display your ads while your jewelry store is open. So Waze automatically understands when your store is open. We put that in the settings, and the ads, no matter what, the search, branded pin, arrow, or zero speed takeover, will only appear when the jewelry store is open. So here the plan again is to capture potential clients' attention while they're in the car. Again, I'm gonna talk a little bit the relationship, the really particular relationship that we can have at that moment when they're in the car. Again, like I said previously, how do they go to your jewelry store? By car, right? So this is really the best moment to talk to them. And again, redirect clients' path to increase jewelry store traffic. And here are the results. These are the results just for a month. This is just a month. I mean, I was really surprised. Like, I knew Waze was a good tool. It's honestly, it's fantastic, the performances that we have seen. In a month, we have seen 82 store navigation. We have registered 192 total engagement, 99 total clicks, and almost 41,000 impressions. So the store navigation, just to make you a little bit more understand on that, store navigation are the people that are literally clicking on drive there. They're rerouting. They're going somewhere and they see you ad and they're just rerouting to go to your jewelry store. So these are actual people that are going to your store. Then obviously you guys are doing your magic once they're in your jewelry store, but we're doing our best to bring these people and these potential customers to your store. Total engagement is the number of clicks and the number of store navigation, and also the people that are clicking on the info button. Info button are the people that want to know more about your jewelry store. They want to know your phone number, they want to call you maybe, or they want to go on their website. Obviously, it's always a good idea to have a perfect website. So they want to know more about you. the number of clicks are the people that are clicking either on the arrow or on the pin. And the impression of the number of the time that your ads have appeared on their phone screen. So yeah, across the board, it has been really, we have seen really great performances. I do believe personally that Waze is a really, really great tool. The audience is really amazing. They're young, they have a high income. And again, right now, I don't believe that a lot of jewelry stores are present on this app, and I do believe that it's a great opportunity to start implementing and being the first one to be there, because obviously, I guess the competition at some point might go, but you want to be there first. You want your brand to be in their mind first. You want them to be your customer once and twice, and then they come back again and again, and they talk about you to their family. Obviously, this is the objective. To bring people to your store, and then, like I said, the magic happen in the store with you guys. So how do I get started? This is the great question. Like I said, you can reach to your account manager if you're already a client with us, or you can also write to info@smartersolution.com. I would be more than happy to set up a meeting with you. We can go in more details about anything you want regarding Waze. So any question you have, we can really tackle that one-on-one in a meeting. That would be really my pleasure. Right, and we can set up a campaign pretty fast. So if you want to be live this week, this is also something that it's possible. It's a really great platform. It's a Google product, so it has been tested and retested, and it's working perfectly. Now I'm going to open this webinar for some question. If you guys have some question, I will let you a few minutes to write them down. All right, we already received a few questions. To get those 99 monthly clicks, what kind of budget do we expect? So we are going to send you a package with different prices. There is no low budget. We can start pretty low, and it's affordable for all the budgets, all the level. So really, it really depends what are your objectives. I would always recommend to use all of the ad formats. This is where we are seeing the best performances. So if you have just one format, it's a little bit, it will be more difficult than if you have obviously all the 4 formats, and you're really there locally around your store. People are seeing you. So again, it depends case by case, and you will be receiving via email all the information about the packages just after this webinar, including this presentation and the packages. All right, another question. Can I serve ads to navigators that are searching jewelry store, not just a specific name of the store? Yes, this is possible. Like I just said previously, there is the associate category. So if someone is looking for, they don't know where to go, and they just type jewelry store, you will be the one appearing first in the search bar. So obviously you have most of the chance to be clicked on, and people are going to drive to your store. All right, I have another question. What is the cost of a branded pin? So the cost, it really depends, again, case by case. We have been experimented ways in different type of cities. So there is like obviously big and smaller city, and cities that have more Waze people, Waze communities is bigger than others. So it really depends. It's really difficult to answer. There is an average in the US. I do believe it's around $2 but it really depends case per case. This is not a correct answer. But yeah, it again, we can set up a meeting and we can investigate on that if you guys let us know your location. I would also like to add something on the location. If you have multiple jewelry stores, it's also possible to target multiple jewelry store at the same time, and they will be receiving the ads from the jewelry store where they are the closest. So like we said at the beginning of this webinar, the geo-targeting is extremely accurate, and then it's really possible for Waze to target the people that are closest to your store in a specific direction. So it's a really great tool. Another question: how to find out how many subscribers are in my area? How many possible users? So this one is a little bit difficult to answer. There is no real possible way to test it. But like we saw, there is more than 30 millions, 32 millions, I guess, user in the US. This number was last year, so I guess now we're 35, I guess, 35 million. So you have user around your store, obviously. Then it's a matter of like understanding how many, and we can set up the campaigns around your jewelry store. So there is different level. You can go from 2 miles to 10 miles around your store. It's a radius, and if you have a lot of customer, a lot of Waze user, it's recommended to only use a 2-mile radius around the store, for example. While if you don't have so many Waze users, you can use a 10-mile radius around the store. But most of the largest city in the US are having a lot of Waze user like me. Are we gonna receive a few package options to run Waze Ads with Smart Edge? I already a little bit answered this question. Yes, you will receive an email with this presentation, and I believe a recording of this webinar also. With that, you're gonna receive we created just for you guys, different packages, and it's gonna help you to understand how to set up and how to start advertising, at what cost, and what you will get with that price. So it's really interesting what you're gonna receive. Our fantastic marketing team are gonna send you all the details, and obviously, like I said multiple times, we can set up a meeting and talk about that. It will be my pleasure. What is the we have another question. I'm not sure if I understood correctly. I'm sorry for that. What is the profile of TA? Targeting audience, I guess. How many criteria can be selected? So at the moment, there is no way to select a specific audience. What we are trying to do is Waze is connected at the same time with Google. We're trying really to push to the best performing audience and really like try to target not trying, but we're doing. We're targeting the audience that is the best for your jewelry store. So the one that are really ready to reroute to your jewelry store. These are the people that we're targeting for the moment. I know because we are a Waze partner, they are already working on some more advanced targeting. This is something they're really working on. For the moment, this is how it works. It's a Google algorithm is helping them a lot to target their audience and to get as many possible driver to go to your store. I do believe that's it. I answered all the questions. Is there any more question? I will just give you guys just 1 minute. All right, guys, any last minute question? Obviously, it's, like I said, also multiple time, it's a lot of information. You can definitely connect with our team. They will be super happy to connect with you guys. I will be super happy to connect also with you. We can set up a meeting. That would be really fantastic. I will be more than happy to do that. So I believe that's it for the question right now. If you guys think about something, if while driving and using Waze, you think about something, obviously you can let us know. Yeah, be safe on the road, obviously. And really, it has been a pleasure for me to host you. Again, thank you for joining. And this is what you will be receiving. An amazing article, 3 reasons why you should advertise your jurist business on Waze, that I've been writing by Emmanuel, our great CEO. It's a really extremely interesting article. This is what you will be receiving with the Waze packages and the recommendation for all the level. All right, no more question, I believe. So yeah, again, thank you. Really, we all really appreciate you to take the time to connect with us. Has been a pleasure. Here's the email address again, if you want to take it to note, info@smartedgesolutions.com. Do not hesitate to contact us at any time. All right, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye-bye.